Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Snyder's Inc. Today, we got a video from Unpopular Notes, and this is the most disturbing kids ever caught on camera, featuring At The Rat Nose. So we gonna get right into this, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment, stick down below. Let's go.
My name is Nick, and I'm going to be the next school shooter of 2018.
We often associate crimes with adults.
Stop right there!
But the real truth is that teens and even children can get up to some terrifying things.
Oh yeah.
Fun. And a cop car. Yep.
All of these youngsters were caught on body cam or surveillance cameras doing things that could chill even the hardened police officer to their bones. Teens shoot at woman's car in road rage incident, Volusia County, Florida. This video shows police from the Volusia Sheriff's Department in Florida walking up on a young man who is parked in his driveway with a friend.
Stop. 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 Step out of the car for us. Stop. Both of you. Stop. Step out of the car for a minute. Alright?
The officers ask the kids to get out of the car, and they do so with their hands up. He asks the boy several times if he has a weapon before pulling him away from the car and cuffing him.
No guns on you, nothing like that, man? Alright, step out for him, bud. We'll explain what's going on here in a minute, sir, okay? Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Okay, you don't have a gun or anything on you, right, man? Alright, step away from the car. Step away from the car. Step away. Stop!
The officer berates the boy several times, though it's unclear what crime the young man committed. This changes moments later when the officer points out the gun near the ground.
Stay over there for me. Step over there. Put him up against the front of the car. You freaking stupid? Huh? You freaking idiot? Pull the gun out as we're trying to get him to step out of the car. Yes. No, we were trying to get him to step away from the car.
Apparently, the suspect, 18-year-old Brian Holmes, had been trying to hide the weapon when talking to the officer. As to why they were there in the first place, he had been driving and forced another car onto the shoulder. After making contact with another car's bumper, he shot at the vehicle several times. Fortunately, nobody was harmed.
What a stupid kid. What a stupid bird. What a stupid kid. You're 18 years old. You have a road rage incident. You push a car to the shoulder, like the shoulder area of a road, and then fire at the car. What you think was gonna happen? You stupid ass. You goddamn kid. You know better than that.
Young boys caught playing with gun, Volusia County, Florida. Weapons can be very dangerous in the hands of a disturbed young person, but you can say the same about kids who are just too young to know right from wrong. That's the case with these two 12-year-old boys who were caught playing with a gun not far away from Daytona Beach, Florida. The footage opens with a 911 call from a woman who says she saw two little kids pointing a gun at cars.
911, where's your emergency?
Yes, ma'am. We're at Blick Circle in US 1. It was those two little kids, and as we were driving past the property, the little kids were standing out in the field. It appeared that he had a handgun and was pointing it at our car as we were driving by.
The officer arrives on the scene and orders the young men to put their hands up.
Put your hands up! Stop running right now! I'll send a dog to you! Put your hands up! Come out to me right now! Bullshit! Get out here now!
The boys are hiding in a small sheltered area off the road. The police officer draws her gun and orders them out.
Let me see your hands!
I mean, I changed the thing to think because the two were hiding and didn't do any. The two were hiding, trying to act like they didn't do anything, and they had to come out. 12-year-olds, man, they're scared. I bet they're scared of the officers. But my God, my man, why do they have access to a gun in the first place? They shouldn't have access to a gun at all. They should have no way for two. There should be no way for two 12-year-olds to get a gun.
Stop right there!
The kids explain that they had a gun and were shooting it off the road.
How old are you? Keep your hands where I can see them. You drop them, bad things are going to happen. Do you understand me? What the hell are you doing out here? Is this your property?
She asks where the gun is, searches the boys, and cuffs both of them before going to retrieve the firearm.
Where's the gun? I saw you with it in your hand. What do you mean? Lying to me is not a good deal, dude. No, I can't. Put your hands behind your back. I'm securing you for my safety and yours right now.
I'm about to say, even if they're not under arrest, they're securing. Yeah, she has to secure them because apparently that's pointing guns at random vehicles. So clearly there's a little bit of safety risk with these two 12-year-olds. Oh, man.
Well, at least I got a tetanus shot recently, so it's got to be around in here somewhere. 3, 4.
She finds the loaded weapon sitting under a piece of fence and places it in the evidence bag.
Oh, yeah. He's got some in the chamber, one in the chamber, one in the, ready to go. Fabulous. Alright, back out and...
Both suspects were charged with discharging a firearm and possession of a firearm by a person under 16. The boy who allegedly pointed the gun at a witness was also charged with aggravated assault with a firearm.
I don't know what to say. That all I'm gonna say is just these two should know. Well, I don't know if they should know, but I will say I want to know how these two got a gun and ammo. That's what I want to know. Who had the gun? Like who brought the gun? Whose gun is it? Because I feel like whoever owns the gun and the ammunition, because it ain't them two, kinda needs to get himself in some shit too.
The tragic tale of Morgan Leppert. Most Floridians are familiar with the 2008 case of Morgan Leppert. She and her then boyfriend, 22-year-old Toby Lowry, planned to leave the state together despite the fact that Morgan was just 15. To facilitate this, they entered the home of an elderly disabled man, eventually killing him so that they could steal his truck. This footage shows courtroom footage of Leppert listening to her taped confession, in which she admits to both striking and stabbing the helpless victim, James Thomas Stewart.
I looked away. I was about to cry. I was about to tell Toby I don't want to do this, but Toby just already hit him, and he's like, come on, baby, come on, hit him. No, he's like, why are y'all gonna kill me? I'm already half dead anyways.
Leppert and Lowry were both given life sentences for their crimes.
So this is a 15-year-old who is being manipulated, I guess, by a 20-some-year-old, if I heard that correct. Am I saying the 15-year-old is in the right, is like in the okay out of this? No. She stabbed the person, took an innocent person's life just to get a truck, so no. What I will say is she clearly the tragicness is there because she's clearly a person who probably blinded by love, quotations, with this 20-year-old who, by the end of the day, it cost her.
School student arrest with gun and backpack, Seattle, Washington. On Friday, May 18, 2018, Seattle police officers arrived at Franklin High School after staff found a loaded handgun in the student's backpack.
Good, how are you?
This backpack's keeps of cologne, so it's going to cover up the marijuana smell.
This is Kyle. Okay.
First,
you know you guys being audio being recorded. Yeah.
I haven't checked the rest of the backpack, but first pocket I checked, I could feel it.
Apparently, the student, who was just 18 years old, had been called to the office for smelling like marijuana. However, upon finding out that they would be searching his bag, he confessed to having a loaded weapon inside.
It was in the classroom. So he was saying, he looked real nervous, and I said, "You have something in your bag that you shouldn't have?" And I said, "Marijuana," and he goes, "Not marijuana." And he goes, "Well, I just don't know. There might be something, and there might be something in there." So.
Okay. All right. Well.
And I have not checked the rest of the bag, so I will do that. Unless this gives you guys probable cause to do the rest of the bag.
Yeah, we'll take the bag.
Okay. Yeah. School officials hand over the bag.
I'd like, do we take? And he goes, no, we can take the bag. We'll take the bag. No, we'll take the. We'll take the bag and see what's in there. I bet there is marijuana in there, but that's not what the concern was. Clearly, it was the loaded gun. Why did this kid have a loaded gun in his bag? Is another question itself.
Backpack, and the police retrieved the loaded firearm. After taking the bag outside, police carefully searched it while reporting the serial number of the weapon to dispatch.
I have a firearm to run. You ready? Go ahead. It's a 6-hour model 938 and serial number 52boy 227378.
They give the bag to the young man's grandmother and go on to interview him.
We went through this. There's nothing else in there, so we figured you guys either can keep it or we give it to grandma to take it home. Then we don't have to deal with it.
Okay, that's fine.
So he's going to jail. So we'll go talk to him and find out.
He's an 18-year-old who knows better. An 18-year-old should not be stealing the gun. He should not be stealing the gun and having a gun. I don't know what his plan was with that gun, and I feel like that's one of those things that's gonna make it even worse for him. He should know better.
Got anything on me that's gonna poke me, stick me, hurt me? Okay. Alright, go ahead, have a seat for me.
He at first claims that he did not know there was a gun in his backpack, and that his cousin had borrowed it. It's at this point that the police find another person's credit card in the young man's wallet.
So, what's going on today? Why are we here?
So, I got called down for the 4 referrals that I got in the last week. They said I smelled like weed, and then they went to go get my backpack. They asked me that I have weed in my backpack. I said, oops, I might have weed in my backpack. Saying basically, yeah, I have weed. And then they came down and they searched me. Then there was...
So he's changing the story to, he said they had marijuana. So he said he only agrees, said that he had marijuana in the car, in his bag, but then found, and then they searched him and probably, I guess, bring him up here, and it just so happens now they're saying there's a gun there.
There was a gun in my backpack, and I did not know nothing about it. And I was lost.
Come on, man. No, you can't say you didn't know there was a gun in your backpack. Trust me, I know enough about people going backpacks. You would know there's a gun in your goddamn backpack. You ain't gonna not know there's a gun in your backpack. Trust me on that. You will know.
And confused about everything. And then they called you guys down here.
Okay. You didn't know there was a gun in your backpack?
No, sir.
I couldn't buy that either. I'd be like, you didn't know. You didn't know there was a gun. You knew there was a gun in your backpack. You would absolutely know there was a gun in your backpack. There is no way you would not. There's no way.
Is it your backpack?
Yes, sir.
How would a gun get in there?
I was at my cousin's. I spent the night there. He went out, came back. When I woke up to school, grabbed it, left, came here.
What's your cousin's name?
Ronald.
You spent the night there last night?
Yes, sir.
Who else was with you?
Just me and him.
Just you and him?
Yeah.
Okay. So, they're saying that you said there might be a gun in my backpack.
I said there might be weed in my backpack. I was referring to the weed the whole time. I did not know there was weed in my backpack.
Okay.
Who is Mohammed Abdi? And who is Caleb Ortiz?
That's Caleb ID. He goes here.
I got that. Why is it in your wallet?
That's my friend Caleb.
Why do you have his ID?
Because he left it at the gym. And I picked it up. And I was supposed to give it to him.
Okay. Why do you have somebody else's credit card?
That, I don't know.
he again.
This I don't know game isn't working. It doesn't work for you, my friend. That guy ain't gonna get you far. You know why that, trust me, listen, you could even get away with the gun thing, trying to say you don't know, but you cannot say you don't know why someone else's credit card is in your wallet. You do not lend your wallet out to people, so you would know what's in your wallet.
Claims that his cousin probably put it in there, but he is promptly put under arrest for unlawful possession of a firearm and stolen property.
You realize it's a crime just to possess somebody else's credit card? This isn't a new wallet, man. This wallet's pretty beat up and old.
I got it from my cousin's. It was at his house. He picked it up. It's a wallet. Didn't check it. Put my stuff in it. Got it up this morning.
Okay, go ahead and stand up for me. Face wall. Okay, you're under arrest, okay?
Firearm is stolen, so you're in possession of a stolen firearm.
It's unfortunate this is what people do because they just want to be cool. This is all they want to be, is cool, so that's why they do this. But they should know better. They should know better than to do that. They should know better.
Alright, go and have a seat, okay? We'll get you down to the precinct here in a minute.
Rickneck Elementary School shooting by first grader, Newport News, Virginia. Unfortunately, school.
I never would have thought a first grader would shoot up a school. Because that's a young fucking age for a first grader. Holy shit. Whew. Wow.
School shootings are not uncommon in the United States, which has been plagued by such incidents since the 1990s. However, nobody ever expected a shooting to be pulled off by a 6-year-old. But that's just what happened.
That is insane. Why did a 6-year-old... What causes a 6-year-old to want to shoot up a... This 6-year-old literally ain't right in the head. I'm not even just criticizing them. That's not... That is clearly a very serious mental problem that this child had way early on that could cause this to happen. Holy shit.
Happened in January of 2023 when a child with a history of behavioral problems brought his parents' gun to school and shot his teacher, 25-year-old Abigail Zwerner. The footage shows police officers arriving at the school and helping the teachers get students out. The officers sang to the kids and danced to keep them calm. Though Miss Zwerner survived, she is currently embroiled in a lawsuit with the school district.
I remember him pointing the gun at me. I remember the look on his face.
Wait a minute, hold on. Can I ask a... I'm missing the point here. Why is she suing the school district for it? What reason does she have to shit? What? Hold on. Hold on a minute, Missy. Why are you suing the school district for you being shot? No one in the school district shot your ass. And your reason could be whether they didn't check the bags and have safety and guns. No school, no elementary school does. You know what? Because they never expect a 6-year-old to shoot someone. The school district has nothing to do with this. Sue the parents. They're the ones you blame. It's their fucking gun that he got access to and was able to bring to school. Blame them!
I remember the gun going off. I remember feeling something.
What did the kids do, say?
They were screaming it, and I just will never forget the look on his face that he gave me while he pointed the gun directly at me. That's something that I will never forget. It's changed me. It's changed my life.
How do you even make sense of something like this?
You can't.
Parkland High School shooting watches footage in court, Parkland, Florida. The shooting at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School resulted in the deaths of 17 people and injured 17 others. The perpetrator, 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz, who was a former student at the school. On February 14, 2018, he entered the facility and shot indiscriminately at students and teachers. Before the shooting, however, he recorded some footage on his phone in which he describes his plans in terrifying detail.
So here's the plan. I'm gonna go take an Uber in the afternoon before 2:40. From there, I'll go onto school campus, walk up the stairs, unload my bags, and get my AR and shoot people down at the main courtyard. I'll wait, and people will die.
He says, people will die, and speaks very calmly about his brutal plans.
Today is the day that it all begins. The day of my massacre shall begin.
Evil. This is a purely evil human being. He's just an evil dude who has, like, no thought. No thought for human safety, no thought for anything. He doesn't care. And that's disturbing as fuck. That is next level disturbing.
All the kids in school will in fear and hide. From the wrath of my power, they will know who I am. I am nothing, I am no one. My life is nothing and meaningless. Everything that I hold dear, I let go beyond your half. Every day I see the world ending another day. I live a lone life, live in seclusion and solitude.
What are you on about, dude? Some of your life is meaningless and you're not, but you don't need to take other people's life, take your own life. If you want a life to end because of your life being miserable, end your own. That shouldn't be something I encourage. But at least don't take other people's life. Don't take a bunch of innocent people's life because your life sucks. That doesn't, you don't get the right to just ruin other people's lives because yours is freaking trash.
I hate everyone and everything. With the power of my AR, you will all know who I am. I had enough of being told what to do and when to do. I had enough of telling me that I'm an idiot and a dumbass.
Okay, well you're an idiot and you're a dumbass. Cause you are, clearly. This video is giving him what he wants. This video is giving him exactly what he wants. He gets to have the attention on him. People keep talking about him. He's getting exactly what he wants here.
In real life, you're all the dumbass. You're all stupid.
That's not English. You're not all the dumbass. That's not English. See, you're not helping your point here, my friend. You're not helping your point.
Been brainwashed by these fucking political government programs. You will all see. You will all know who my name.
I'd smack this dude. I'd smack this dude once he started rambling. He gets smacked up the side of the head because he's speaking a bunch of nonsense. He's the one y'all think is crazy. And golly, he was. He goddamn crazy.
Both jurors and the public were able to see the video in court, hearing firsthand how young Cruz characterized himself and his feelings about the world. He speaks about hoping to kill at least 20 people, a figure he nearly attained.
My name is Nick, and I'm going to be the next school shooter of 2018. My goal is at least 20 people with an AR-15.
I think you're 17, right? 17 was what he got. So there you go with that. Yeah, he got really fucking close to that goal.
15 and a couple tracer rounds. I think I can do a good done. Location is Stoneman Douglas in Parkland, Florida. It's gonna be a big event. And when you see me on the news, you'll all know who I am. You're all going to die.
He's so fucking out there. He is so fucking out there. He has no idea how gone he actually is.
Can't wait.
Cruz was eventually convicted and sentenced to 34 consecutive life sentences.
Yeah.
Inside footage of the Oxford High School shooting, Oxford Township, Michigan. In 2021, 15-year-old Ethan Crumbley entered Oxford High School outside Detroit, murdered 4 students, and injured 7 other people. Cell phone footage from inside one classroom shows students reacting to sheriff's office personnel knocking on the door.
Sheriff's office! Yeah, we're here.
However, the kids are unsure whether or not the people on the other side of the door are legitimate or simply attempting to lure them out of the room. Instead of opening the door, the students decide to run out of the window and escape to another part of the school.
Yeah, I said it's safe to come on.
Do you know how bad and little of trust they have to have for students? Or the students have to have all, and scared they have to be for when the sheriffs start knocking on the door, they run out of the ring through the window because they don't trust that it's actually police?
Now, we're not willing to take that risk right now. I can't hear you. We're not taking that risk right now. Okay, well, come to the door and look at my bag, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He said bro.
He said bro. Red flag.
At that point, easily identifiable sheriffs are able to get them to safety. Footage from officers' body cams show the suspect in custody at the local jail, where he prays and asks for forgiveness as officers secure him.
Interesting. So they heard. It just clicked in my brain. So they heard the guy. I don't know if it was an actual sheriff or not. I'm gonna assume it actually was. But the sheriff, they heard say bro, and that was the red flag to them to get out of there. That is insane.
Footage seems to demonstrate Crumbley as suffering from a number of severe mental problems. However, both he and his parents were charged in the incident. In his parents' case, they had not only ignored his past behavior, but also purchased the young man a weapon while he was underage.
Yep, definitely arrest them. At first it was like, what'd they do? I guess they may not even notice them. No, you don't buy someone who has clear mental problems and people telling you he has mental problems. You don't buy him a weapon. You only bought him a weapon at underage. Your ass just, you get charged too. Absolutely.
Security footage found after cheerleader murder by 14-year-old classmate, Durbin Crossing, Florida. The body of 13-year-old Tristan Bailey was found on Mother's Day 2021. She had been stabbed a total of 114 times. The suspect was a schoolmate, 14-year-old Aiden Fucci. Fucci had convinced her to go on a walk with him before launching the terrifying attack. Footage posted on social media shows the young man at his school in the back of a cop car laughing, joking, and even calling out Tristan to come back so they could leave.
We're having fun in a cop car. Yep. Tristan. What's up, guys? Yep. Tristan, if you walk out the damn...
However, surveillance footage from the night of the murder shows Tristan and Fucci walking down the street together. A few minutes later, Fucci walks the other way on his own, carrying his shoes. Footage from Fucci's own home shows him entering the home very late and doing his best not to wake his family. However, the footage only gets more intriguing the next day when Fucci's mother can be seen allegedly scrubbing Aiden's jeans and cleaning up evidence after sheriffs had taken away her son. This led to questions involving her potential complacency in a cover-up.
Yep. You're trying to protect your kid, but at the end of the day, it makes you look worse. That makes you look suspicious. Makes you look like you're covering up the fact he murdered an innocent classmate, and now you're gonna probably end up in court now too now. All because you wanted to protect your kid.
Teen suspect laughs after shooting 2 kids, Atlanta, Georgia. In 2022, a 15-year-old boy and a 12-year-old bystander were gunned down at Atlantic Station in Atlanta, Georgia. There were a total of 3 shooters at the event, and 6 other teens were shot in the crossfire that police say was meant to kill Cameron Jackson. Surveillance footage obtained after the shooting shows the suspects arriving at the station as a group. Perhaps most disturbing is the fact that the 12-year-old victim, Zion Charles, was actually with them beforehand. Minutes after the shooting, the group crossed over to the station across the street, where they can be seen celebrating and shaking hands. 2 of the shooters, a 15-year-old and 16-year-old, were arrested shortly after, but nobody knows how or why Zion, their friend, was also killed. 15-year-old.
That's a good point. Why would one of the people you brought with you be killed? Unless you brought him there to kill him, I guess.
Murderer paces around home after killing child. North Lanarkshire, Scotland. The United States has a terrible reputation for violent crime. However, no country is entirely safe from violence. The story of young Alicia McPhail, who was abducted from her home in North Lanarkshire, Scotland, is proof. The abduction and murder happened on July 2, 2018, when Aaron Campbell entered the McPhail household hoping to steal cannabis. Finding the 6-year-old asleep, he abducted, assaulted, and finally killed her. Footage from the home's security system shows Campbell acting suspiciously the day of the abduction. He paces around his front and backyards very early in the morning before leaving and coming back several times, one time with a flashlight. He was later found guilty of the child's murder and remains.
This is a guy who has no idea what to do after he had taken the life of this child. He has no idea what to do, and he is just pacing and trying to come up with anything, and he has no idea what to do.
In prison. Florida arrest of high schooler who brought gun to school, Volusia County. Back in the States, the Volusia County Sheriff's Department is dealing with yet another teen who brought a gun to school. The footage from March 8, 2022 shows police entering an Atlantic High School gymnasium alongside a school resource officer. They find the boy, take him into the hallway, and tell him to put up his hands.
You know what I want to talk to you about? You don't know? Okay. Alright, do me a favor, keep your hands out of your pockets for me. Okay, take your backpack off for me. Alright, so somebody reported that they have a photo of you, and in the photo it looks like there's some sort of a weapon sticking out of a pocket, or take your hands out of your pockets. Okay. Do me a favor, just lift your sweatshirt up. Turn around for me. Turn around again. Lift your sweatshirt up again. What is that?
He really failed at that one, didn't he? He tried to put his hand on his neck. See, there's nothing in there, and he's like, open your thing up, bam. Right there. Imbecile. Fucking imbecile.
Relax. Okay?
After quick research, they locate the firearm, which the young man had stole from a relative. In this case, police and resource officers were able to locate the student due to a TikTok post from earlier in the day. Though the video was innocent, school officials noticed that the boy had what appeared to be a gun in his waistband. He was later charged with possession of a firearm on school property, grand theft of a firearm, and carrying a concealed weapon. Teen finds out he's a murderer.
It would be insane to me, because what I believe, like, could you imagine how many people bring guns to school that no one knows about? Because they don't do anything to show they have one. That is what's insane to me. That's why so many school shootings happen. Is because nobody... So easy for kids to hide and people to hide guns. If no one questions it, nobody knows. It's fucking insane.
Murder in real time. Colchester, UK. 18-year-old Edward Redman was on a late-night bus when he received a text message saying that a 17-year-old boy he'd knifed in the heart less than 30 minutes before had died. He immediately begins to get up, pacing the aisle and making frantic phone calls. The stabbing happened at a house party in Colchester when the two boys got into an argument over alcohol. Redmond later went to jail for
So this guy got a call, let him know that the 17-year-old he had stabbed had died. And then he finds out, so now he's trying to pace back and forth, be like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I need to get up this butt. Oh god, what do I do? Like, he has no idea what to fucking do now.
17
Oh, a fucking alcohol too.
years, and his father and brother were arrested for attempting to help the young man hide evidence.
God damn. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all for the next one.